immediately
चलो
retaliate,
भाई
India
ऑफिस
should
डे
strike
खत्म.
decisively, repeatedly, to break the terror infrastructure in Pakistan. But what will be the consequences of that? All of this can be avoided if Pakistan owns up, if Pakistan shows a proactive inclination to tackle terrorism. Let's see what happens. So take up this practice question for your answer writing practice. Next, we have an editorial related to the Iran nuclear talks, which are underway between US and Iran. We've already discussed this topic, I think, around 10-12 days ago. I'll not waste your time. I'll just give you an update on this. See, right now, US and Iran are engaging in nuclear talks to reduce the tensions between them to prevent
क्या
the possibility
ट्रैफिक
of a
लगा
war.
है भाई.
Because according to reports, Iran is very close to building a nuclear bomb. Though it has not made the decision, Iran has never decided to build a nuclear bomb officially. But it has sufficient enriched nuclear uranium and other related technologies. And experts believe that within few weeks, Iran will be able to assemble a nuclear bomb. At least few nuclear warheads can be prepared. And Iran, within few weeks or maybe few months, it can have deliverable nuclear weapon systems ready. So, United States has threatened Iran. Donald Trump, who was primarily responsible for this crisis, by the way, which I will explain, has now said that Iran should make a deal. Iran should abandon its pursuit of nuclear weapons and talk to the US and work out a deal, or else Trump has threatened.
Incoming voice call from Valiant Teldown. Incoming voice call from Valiant Teldown. Incoming voice call from Valiant Teldown. Incoming voice.
It has been reported that the US also has carried out a big military mobilization in the Indian Ocean region and around West Asia. B-2 bombers have moved into strategic American bases from Diego Garcia to Bahrain.
बहुत गंदा ट्रैफिक है.
US naval fleet has also been put on high alert, which means US has made some preparations for possible military strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. If the talks fail, that's what Trump has promised. He has threatened Iran that if the talks fail, if the deal is not worked out, then there will be American military strikes on Iran, possibly aided by Israel. Now, why is Trump responsible for this entire crisis? Because in 2015, a nuclear deal had been worked out, the JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, negotiated by the P5+1 countries, the 5 permanent members of UN Security Council and Germany and European Union. They had negotiated this deal with Iran, under which Iran agreed to stop nuclear enrichment. It placed cap on the nuclear stockpile of Iran, which virtually ended its nuclear weapons program. And in return, US agreed to lift the sanctions, the economic sanctions. So all the sides were following the terms of the deal from 2015 till 2018. For 3 years, the tensions had reduced. The possibility of a conflict had gone down. But Donald Trump, in his first presidency, he all of a sudden announced that US is quitting the Iran nuclear deal, the JCPOA. Without any basis, without any evidence, he alleged that Iran is violating the deal and secretly still building a nuclear weapon. Though it was denied by the other countries who were part of the deal, even IAEA said Iran is abiding by the terms of the deal. Trump unilaterally withdrew and quit from the treaty, and he imposed very stringent economic sanctions which has crippled the Iranian economy. That is what pushed Iran to also break the terms of the deal, and it restarted the enrichment program and built up its stockpile of highly enriched uranium, weapons-grade uranium. So this is the reason why today US and Iran are in this phase. And Israel is waiting to launch military strikes. Israel is pushing the US to permit or approve military strikes on Iran's nuclear facilities. But as of now, US has said no to that. And Trump wants to give negotiations a chance. So where are these negotiations happening? The negotiations started in Muscat. Second round was held in Rome. And who's the mediator? Oman is acting as the mediator. Oman is mediating between US and Iran. The first round of talks were held in Muscat, the capital of Oman. Then in Rome in Italy, the second talks were held. Now the third round is going to happen very soon. So in the coming weeks, we might see some quick developments here. Iran has shown the willingness to negotiate. Iran has said it does not seek to build a bomb And if the sanctions are lifted, it is willing to shut down its enrichment and pursuit of its nuclear weapons. So what Israel will do here will determine the next course of action, right? Because see, Israel has already delivered a significant blow to Iran in the ongoing conflict in West Asia. Israel has decimated Iranian proxies.
क्या
one by one.
गंदा
Hamas
ट्रैफिक
has
है.
almost been weakened and wiped out in Gaza. Hezbollah has been weakened in Lebanon. The Houthis have been targeted and almost wiped out in Yemen. Their capabilities have been decimated. And Iran lost one of its critical allies in Syria when Bashar al-Assad's regime collapsed. And a radical group known as HTS took over the country with the backing of Turkey. So within few months, things have really turned around for Iran. Iran is right now at its weakest. Its economy has shut down. It has crippled because of the sanctions. It has lost all its allies who had been sponsored by Iran for decades. So Iran is clearly on the back foot. So if Israel shows restraint, there is a possibility US and Iran might work out a deal and stability might come back to the region. Maybe the other conflicts might also slowly come to an end from Gaza to Lebanon. But if Israel does something else, if it seeks military aggression deliberately to decimate Iran's nuclear plants, then that would mark a serious escalation
बाप
and
रे बाप.
US might enable Israel as